Here's another game that we're playing today, The Children of Clay. This is literally like 10 minutes long, but I've heard very good things about it. It's also completely free to download. And it is an archaeology horror game. I've seen quite a few people play this. It's meant to be very good. Let's give it a go. Settings look fine. In we go. Hopefully you guys can hear this alright? Yes. Time is 5 and 40 past 11. I've received 5 and 40 past 11? Okay. I've received another artifact from my old friend Professor Ortve. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field, and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I compose myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start an examination. Name artifact number 297. Site Kurgan Burial Mound 7B in the Ural Mountains. Material clay, age unknown, and function unknown. And here we are. Look how cool this looks. What a cool little visual. Search for... Okay, we've got nothing to search for yet. Just moving it around like that. Okay. Oh, look at that movement. That's so cool. He's just a tiny lad. A wee individual. What's this here? Looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. It doesn't seem like it's possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is. And how would you do that? I have nothing to search for yet. The compass is detecting a magnetic field. Okay. Oh. The iron object, yeah. This feature resembles a human face. The face. What's this back here? Oh, cool! Look, you can like zoom in on it. Oh, that's so cool. No way you just called it a Funko Pop. That's crazy. Oh, what's that? I didn't see that there. Looks like some sort of etching. I should use the magnifier to look closer. They seem to be some sort of runes, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my books. Oh, you've played this, Harthy? This is pre-Christian Hungarian mythology. Oh, how cool. I actually make some small bites of old Hungarian... You learn some small bites of old Hungarian lore from this? So cool. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Okay, we wrote that down. The runes, yes. You need to identify that metal there. Can you identify it? No? Ah, matches? Why would we need that? Iron. Oh, it's iron, you say? Okay, so you figured it out. Good. Iron? The earliest known ironwork is dated from 3500 BC and made from meteoric iron. The two main types? Wrought iron or cold iron, and cast iron. Cold iron has a long and varied tradition in the mythology and folklore of the world. Cool. Okie dokie. Well. Maybe I could search 3500 BC? Could not find anything, damn. You were too scared to play it? That's okay. That's okay. You've played this, it's good? I've heard good things, yeah. Should we search maybe wrought iron or cast iron? Or cold iron? Cold iron. Let's search that. Cold iron. Oh, I can't do spaces. Cold iron is historically believed to repel, contain, or harm ghosts, fairies, witches, and other malevolent supernatural creatures. This belief continued into later superstitions in a number of forms. Okay. Yeah, the stop-motion style on it is lovely, on the actual artifact itself. Okay. To repel ghosts, fairies, witches, or supernatural creatures. Should I search ghosts, maybe? Can I find anything? else could we search? Ghosts, fairies, witches continue to later superstitions in a number of forms. Sugar Mama Tango got her backs with all the indies this month? That's insane! No way you just call me a sugar mama. That's crazy. Maybe I am, though. Put an iron nail over the entryway so you don't get no evil fairies in your homes. Runes. I guess I could search runes, couldn't I? An example of rune and runiform writings. The letter U written using different runes. Oricon runes? Okay, so this one looks like Rovus. It looks like Rovus. Maybe? Because it's that kind of like one that almost looks like a butterfly shape, number 2. That seems to correspond, so Rovus. Let's try that. The Rovus script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for Guys, this is appealing to all my tastes. It's got folklore, it's got horror, it's got language bullshit in it. Oh my god. The Rovus script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced out of use, as Christians did best, and the Latin alphabet was adopted, as Christians did best. However, among some professions, the script has remained in use. For example, shepherds use it to track the number of animals. Old Hungarian letters were usually written from right to left. Can I identify this then? Okay, so we've got a little mountain shape. That is G. We've got an kind of backwards curve like that. Is that an N? So GN. The little butterfly. GNU. Down with a little line through it. GNUD. I hope I'm getting this right. GNUD. 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 GNUD or GNUD or No! Did I get it wrong? I'm sure I translated it right. I must have missed something regarding these runes. Oh, you think so? We still have some village signs with these, but it's more for looks, to be honest. Oh, it's right to left! You're right! Oh my god, you're right. So true. So true, so true, so true. You still use those in, village- It's mostly for looks, it's just kind of an aesthetic thing now. That's so cool, though. I love that. I didn't know that about Hungary. That's really interesting. Similar in Ireland, you'd sometimes use an iron horseshoe for good luck and ward spirits away. Exactly. Ireland and Hungary just got the same shit going on. Written from right to left. Yes, 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 you're spot on. Okay, so in which case, let's try that again. So we got U or D. U or D. U or D. Urdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. Wow. One of the oldest Urdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. Illustrations of the devil from the Codex Gigas, 13th century. Cool. Okay, so we've got a lot of words we can search here. Maybe we can search... Well, we already have the name. Yeah, the one thing I'm noticing here is there's a lot of Christian washing going on. I mean, we knew this, unfortunately. That's Europe all over, but Jesus. Crazy. Our word for the devil is... I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, but it's O-R-D-O-G, or dog. It probably came from this word. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for being here, Harthy. I'm loving the Hungary lore that we're getting here. This is so cool. The Ugra. Maybe we could try the Ugra tablet? Or Codex Gigas, maybe? Let's try Ugra. Found in the Ural Mountains, the Ugra tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star the 7 children of Urdung crawled out. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but a brave Taltosh used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7th children being the folk creature Mumush. Mumush, okay. So we got Taltosh and Mumush. Let's search those. Taltosh? I'm just gonna type the other one, because I could forget the word. Later they became lesser demons. Folktales often have stuff like this one peasant outsmarting 7 devils, really? So that's almost like a typical like structure in Hungarian folklore? Okay. According to folk tradition, Taltosh is a person with supernatural power. A Taltosh was born with teeth, a 6th finger, or other additional bones. The most important ability of a Taltosh is a meditation or spiritual trance. In this state, they could heal wounds and sickness or learn hidden truths by sending their souls among the stars. Cool. Growing up with my grandmother, we had a horseshoe hung in her home. Her family was partly from Hungary, so I guess there is crossover. Cool. So the person with supernatural power, almost like a witch of sorts. Or not always a witch, it could be men as well, but you know. Cool. And now let's try Mumush. The Mumush is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. Invisible creature? It is most often associated with darkness, but there is no description of its shape even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere, because for everyone it is the embodiment of their own fears. That is metal as hell. Taltosh is, yeah, like a druid. Yeah, exactly. Or, yeah, exactly. That's what a Taltosh is. Oh, this is so cool. So it's like a shape-shifting demon. The Mumush. Interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, Tango Mumushi. I was waiting for someone to make that joke. Wait, the eyes are bleeding now. Or it looks like that. Were they always like that? I don't think they were. Interesting. Some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. Oh my. The dark liquid. Could I search dark liquid, maybe? No. Looks like the dark liquid loosened the metal object. What do I scratch it against? The table? Yeah, what do you want me to scratch it against? Oh, the side of the fucking lighter box, maybe? Jesus, Tango. Excuse you? The flame is extinguished when in close proximity to dark liquid. Ah, cool. Seems to be a nail. Oh! What on earth? I should pick up the candle and investigate. Oh, look at this! Oh, this is so cool! Oh my god, we can move around now? Oh, this is so cool. I would head- this is where I would head for the exit normally, but these, this guy's a bit ballsy, isn't he? Wait, you want me to examine the nail, but now we're moving around? Okay. Anything of interest around here? No? Is this still considered a point and click? Yeah, you could call this a point and click, yeah. I would consider it that. It's probably the most accurate description for it. Oh, wait. Are we heading out? Need to figure out what's happening before I leave? Wow, you are brave. Ugh. More dark stains, they lead to the left. A collection of Neolithic artifacts. Damn. Oh man. What the hell? A stone statue from... What is that noise? Dark stains lead to the right. I stumble in the darkness trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I reach out with my hand to find something. There is a wall here. See, I'd leave. See, I'd just be fucking out of here, bro. There's nothing in front of me. Oh, they're gonna make you walk through with nothing? Air feels colder here. A wall in front of me. A wall. I feel some sort of moss growing on it. I wonder if you were paying more attention to your environments as you were walking there. If you were paying more attention to your environments as you were walking to that mound of flesh, would you be able to navigate this better? A wall here and I feel some sort of moss growing on it. Nothing in front of me. Wall. Is this not where I came from? Shit, really? Am I losing my mind? Or maybe no. Maybe this is just like a repeating. Wall. This can't be happening. I remember the matches I kept in my pocket. There's just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare to light it. Excerpt from the newspaper article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist and the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals has made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing a dozen similar small clay figures has been discovered. They are already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. That's it? Damn. Damn. For such a short game, that was spooky, wasn't it? Hope they- yeah, that would be amazing to see how they could turn that into a bigger game, but maybe that's not the plan. So is that implying, is that ending implying, did he become one of the statues? I wonder? Is that suggesting that he turned into a statue? I wonder. Is there multiple endings? I don't know. Yeah, Mumush can turn you into your biggest fear, and maybe his biggest fear was being buried alive in a cave. Because it's called the Children of Clay, you know? So it almost makes me wonder. Is the children, like, are those like people that Mumush was trapped? That was so cool. I loved the mechanics in that. I loved the mechanics. For as simple and short as that was, I really enjoyed that. How cool. Yeah, maybe there's victims is what I mean. Yeah, he almost like turns them into clay figures. Are there multiple endings? Let me look at the achievements real quick. There's two more achievements. One called just a well, it's entomologist, just a common housefly. I don't know. We must have missed that. And the other one is bookworm. Read all the book pages. Okay. So we didn't do that, clearly. But no, it doesn't sound like there's multiple endings. I like the point-and-click nature, the very minimalist music as well. I really like that, just the simplicity of it. And the topics were interesting. Folklore. You guys know I love anything folklore related, especially when it's blended with horror. How cool. That was very cool.